In today's video, I'll be heading off trail into a mostly unfished valley, full of large brown trout, incredible scenery, and complete solitude. You aren't going to want to miss this. Welcome back to another Flicky Flies film. After a quick hash brown breakfast and a bit of bird watching, my good friend Travis and I began the pretty sizable hike towards the river. We'd have a trail for a good third of the way, but it's all off trail after that. Our plan was to drop down into a canyon section with deep pools and perhaps big fish. We eventually came to a cliff overlooking the river, and we liked what we saw. The descent was steep, but doable. It's the beginning of July and snowmelt is nearing an end, but the flows are still a touch high. The bugs were happy though, and we figured the fish would be as well. But these flows were going to come back to bite us, at least a little bit. Well, here we are. Oh my goodness, on a beautiful river. Starting the day off on a really huge hole here. Plenty of water flowing through here. Key is going to be get these flies down deep where I assume the fish will be hanging out near the bottom. Just the start of what I assume is going to be a really nice day down here though. Potentially big fish in this water. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think good things could happen though, absolutely. Some very tricky, complex currents in here so far. The water is really ripping, flowing every which way. Definitely quite tricky. Still a good use case for a nice long Tenkara rod like this. I can pick apart these pocket waters and let my nymphs linger, you know, for at least a little bit in these raging pockets. So it's gonna happen eventually, but it might take, you know, just a little bit of time to kind of figure things out today. Finally found a slightly more chill looking pool here, but it is very deep. I mean, I would think there has to be fish in here, but Travis just went through it with his dry dropper rig. No luck. I'm gonna see if my tight line can maybe get a little bit deeper. It's a good, I mean, it seems like a good maybe 6, 7, 8 feet deep though, right at the head here, and the water is moving very swiftly. I think if I can't pick a fish up on this double nymph rig that I'm using, I might be tempted to switch to a heavy jigged streamer with a big tungsten bead on there. Maybe that'll get the job done. I don't know. The water's very clear. I'm not seeing any fish down here either. This high water is certainly making things a little tough. There we go. We're down deep. We're gonna come right beside this boulder here. Big boulder out in the middle of the water. Nothing. We're going right along the bottom, right through these boulders. Nothing. Definitely a little concerning for sure. I don't know what's going on. And the water's nice and cold, but it's not so cold that I don't think fish would not be active. Yeah, definitely a little worried. Man, yeah, let's take our little nymph rig off, and yeah, let's put on a nice heavy streamer. Let's see if that gets it done. Oh man, definitely a tough pill to swallow that I couldn't find any fish in that last hole. I've actually come up just to the head, up to the top here. Gave Travis a go, and he actually just caught the first fish of the trip though. So spirits are raised a little bit. At least we know they're in here. Theoretically, they're biting, right? So hopefully we can find a pattern, find some holes where we're getting some consistent action. I like this cast, getting down deeper on this boulder. Yeah, it's just been really surprising. Like, everything has been looking real good. Feeling like I'm making some good casts into some good locations, and the fish just haven't been biting. By the time the flies are getting deep enough, man, it's like, you're pretty much, your line is all the way through the run that you're fishing. So you got to get down quick. Rock. Got excited. All right, I'm gonna go get this fly off this rock here, and we'll keep moving up. Certainly there's gonna be some other good holes along the way. Another really promising looking hole here. I'm loving the landscapes, all these chimneys and spires, and there's a big arch right behind me where I'm fishing right now. Really, really cool geography. Really cool place. Now if I can just get the fish to cooperate a little bit more, we'll have ourselves a pretty nice day, I'd say.
Within this tight canyon, the pools were deep and the current strong. Despite my best techniques, I think what fish were there were glued to the bottom, and my flies just weren't reaching them quick enough before being swept downstream. We worked pool after pool with very little success. But things took a turn for the better as we emerged from the canyon. The river widened and the flows became a bit more manageable. From here on out, the fish would come much easier.
So the river has kind of widened up a little bit, and I'm cautiously optimistic. As fishermen, we have to stay optimistic, right? And that's why. Look at that. Look at that. Nice sized fish on the line here. All right. Oh man, he's feisty too, jumping all over the place. First solid hook here. I'm a happy guy. Yeah, nice little brown here. Not a bad sized fish at all. See if I can get him into my net. It's tough with this current. Oh, come on, don't lose him, Chris. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, first fish. Been working hard, but that feels so good. Nice size brown. Man, that feels so good, getting that first fish on the board. Here's another really nice looking hole here. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think I just saw a fish flash on my fly. There we go. There we go. Little guy. Little guy. 2 browns in a row though. We'll absolutely take that. Oh, things are turning around. Maybe the water just needed to warm up a little bit. I don't know. And to be fair, we're getting into a little lower gradient stuff here, so the fishing's a little easier. I can get kind of nicer drifts without all the crazy fast current kind of flowing through. Whatever it is, I don't care. I'm happy. We were catching some fish in this beautiful, rugged canyon. Oh, that feels so good. Come here, my little friend. Not a big one right now, but oh, there's more in here and we're gonna catch them. I feel that. There we go. Oh, there we go. First cast back in, nice fish on. Oh yeah, things are heating up. How quickly a day of fishing can turn around. All right, yeah, yes, this is awesome. He's staying down deep, staying in the current here, trying to let him just tire himself out a little bit before I attempt to net him. Oh man, how cool is this though? It took 3-4 hours of hard work, but that payoff it's happening now. It is happening. And they're liking this little pink perdigon too. Gets down quick, something flashy. Yeah, they're really liking it. Real ugly little thing, but shockingly, it kind of always works. I kind of put it in the same camp as like a rainbow warrior, where, you know, somehow, against all odds, it draws fish's attention and it works. Oof, strong fighter, healthy fish. Looks to be another brown, although I haven't actually gotten a good close look at him yet. Yeah, man, he's just fighting for days, not giving up here, not at all. Nice fish. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, chill out, my guy. Just bolted downstream too. This is the hardest fighting fish I've found in a while, man. Wow. All right, let's get this guy in the net. He could beat us still, honestly. Gosh, my line is just like too long too. There we go. Nice fish.
Funny enough, this 13 or so inch brown gave me one of the best fights I've had all season. He wasn't huge, he wasn't particularly colorful, but man, did he have spunk. As the day progresses, this fish won't be close to the biggest I'll end up catching, but he'll remain memorable nonetheless. I'll catch one more fish from this hole before moving on, but it won't be a brown this time.
Oh, I just saw a flash down there. Yeah, I just saw a flash of a fish for sure. I'm gonna work this far side eddy a little bit. There we go. There we go. Another solid fish, man. This hole has produced. Dang. That is awesome. Might be a rainbow? Yeah, definitely a rainbow. Cool, first rainbow of the day. Solid size as well. I'm gonna work him just like that last brown. Hopefully let him tire himself out a little bit in the fast current here. That last brown, Travis was making fun of me, saying like he thought it was gonna be a lot bigger when it came out because I was fighting it for so long. And I agree, honestly, like I have not had a fish fight that hard in like honestly like a year, or even that I can remember. Like for that size brown, that thing was maybe 13 inches, maybe. And it took me for a ride. That thing was like fighting hard, and it didn't quit either. This rainbow's a little more chill. Real beautiful pink lateral line on this guy though. He could be real pretty. I'm excited. Hopefully we can get a closer look here. Oh yeah, this is a stunning rainbow here. Very pretty fish. Oh my gosh, yeah, gorgeous. And honestly, a little bigger than I thought he was. He's probably 14, 15 inches. Really nice fish. I think I'm gonna shorten my lineup just a touch at the next pool. I'm really having trouble landing these fish. It's just a bit long, but yeah. Hopefully we can make this last one happen, then I'll shorten it up and should be a little easier from there. Gosh. All right, here we go, here we go. Oh my gosh, solid fish. What a stunning, stunning fish too. Look at that lateral line.
Try as I might, this was the best shot I got at this fish. Rainbows just be like that sometimes. He was ready to get back into his hole, so I sent him on his way. The biggest and most beautiful fish of the day is still coming, but for now, let's take a few moments to appreciate this place. How amazing is it to be fishing such productive water in Solitude, surrounded by rugged mountains, flowers, and blue skies? If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you already know this is the kind of place that makes me the happiest. If you love watching my films and will be able to support me in exchange for some great benefits, consider becoming a Patreon or YouTube member. Sign up at patreon.com/flickyflies or click the join button below the video. Some possible perks include watching my videos ad-free, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to exclusive creator commentary videos, where I dive deep into my fishing techniques, the video making process, and much more. This passion of mine doesn't make me rich, but with the support of people like you, I'm able to keep doing what I love, filming these adventures and sharing them with all of you guys. These memberships, by far, are the best way to support me. More info in the description below the video. Thanks so much for the consideration. Continuing upriver, the water eventually split into two channels. It was in this small side channel in a relatively deep hole where this happened.
There we go. That's a nice fish. I was just about to say the water had kind of gotten like super low gradient, so we were kind of struggling with lots of pretty flat, yeah, just like no pockets, no deep pools. The water split in two, and here's this little intimate pool here, and yeah, this will be my biggest brine of the day. Hooked up here. Pretty cool indeed, catching a nice sized fish out of a pool this small. That is really cool. Oh yeah. Tire him out just a little bit more here. All right, let's see if we can sneak this fish in my net here. Yeah, real solid brown. This will be my biggest of the day, absolutely. There we go, yeah, nice fish, probably 15 inches.